Hi everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the tool Adobe Spark. So Adobe Spark is a product from the company Adobe, and it is a tool that you can use for free. There are paid versions of it. Otherwise, you can use this with your students. They can create their own accounts. You don't technically have to have the paid version to leverage a lot of the cool tools and features that are a part of this. One of the things that I think is most interesting and helpful with Adobe Spark is that there are tons of templates and pieces in there that make you look like you're a professional graphic designer with minimal effort. So to get to Adobe Spark, you can go to spark.adobe.com and you can sign up with your Google account. So it's one less password for you to remember. So it does take it a second to load, and there's lots of tools and things on here. If you use the tool Canva to make newsletters and multimedia presentations, it's a very similar layout. It has a lot of the same features. One of the things that makes Adobe Spark unique is the video feature. And the video feature is pretty cool because you can make slideshows into a really polished, clean, animated video. You can add your own audio voiceover to it. You can add your own video clips. It's pretty robust in what it provides, and it's all for free. So if I'm just looking here on my main page, the first time you log in with this, it probably is going to ask you what your role is in your school district. But after I've done that, here are some of the different templates you can go off of. For an example, video does not show up here right away. There are some additional examples down here, popular ones, and then any projects that you've started working on are listed down here. To start making an Adobe video, what you'll do is click the blue plus button over here on the left. And again, here are some more of the different options that you can use, and you'll select video. All right. And it really guides you through how to make a video the first time you do this. So you can give your video a title. All right, so that's what my title is going to be, and I'll click next. And then it gives you some ideas here on some templates that you can use. So I am going to pick this one. And you could start from scratch. You didn't have to pick one of those templates unless you wanted to. Is where we see another tutorial video. Every single time you make a video on Adobe Spark, it gives this to you, and it would give the same thing to your students. So it's really helpful for guiding you through this process. So here are some of your fun features and tools that you can leverage in Adobe Spark. Like other slideshow programs and video editing tools, it's almost set up like a slideshow. These are your separate slides or frames that make up your video. Because we used a template, it's going to give you some guidance on some pieces that you could include on these different frames. And it gives you some guidance here on what information you can include in a voiceover. So it's very scaffolded, which is great when you use this with students. So if I wanted to add some media to this specific slide, I can click here. I can add my own video if I have one recorded or one from YouTube. I can add text, pictures, or icons. So what I'm going to do is click text. You have the ability to add your own voiceover here within Adobe Spark as well. So if I want to add my own voiceover, I can do that right now. Okay. You'll have to give it allow, and then you press and you hold it. In March 2020, as things locked down, we learned new skills and habits along the way. One of the skills that I learned was how to become a better cook. All right, so they try to give you some guidance here, and they let you know you can record as many times as you want, and they try to encourage you not to have audio recordings that are super lengthy, okay? If I wanted to add more media to this page, I can click the plus button. I can move my text up here. I can make it bigger, smaller if I want. Other options here, you have abilities to change the theme if you needed to as well. And you can even change the format of this slide. I believe right now it's just set to full screen. So if I wanted to change the format here to where I had more text boxes or a caption, I could do that as well. If I wanted to add more features, I'm just going to add a picture. I'm just going to do a search here. All right, so once you find a picture that you like, and you can set it there and you're good to go. And I'm going to move my camera over here so you can see better. All right, if I wanted to change this picture again, I could edit this, move it around if I need to, or replace it with a different one. Whenever I'm ready to move on to the next frame, I can just click down here and continue doing that. So I can add more. So once I've added in the content and things that I want, if I want to add in additional slides more than what this template has, I can click the play button here and it will just keep adding them. The outro is always one that sticks there. If you're using the free version, it just adds the Adobe Spark watermark and puts a little tune to it. If you wanted to get a preview of your video, if you click the play, it runs through 2020 is things locked down. In each template, if you use that, it automatically has music that goes to it. Now, if you're listening to it and you don't like the music and you want to change that, again, you have options up here. You can change the theme if you would like. Now, I added pictures as the background on mine, so the theme isn't super relevant other than just changing the font style. And here's where you can change the music. So this is the one that was already there for this particular theme, but I can change that. And there are lots of options here. And if you click each one of them, it will give you a preview of it. And you have some options here as well. If you wanted to add someone else to this, you could. So I can send this to maybe, if I'm the student, I could send this to my teacher and my teacher could access it in that way. But the other way that you can publish this so that someone can view it, even if you don't want them to have editing access, is to click the share button and you would publish it. And you can also send it to your Google Drive so you have it saved there as well. So I'm just going to click publish and I can give it a subtitle if I want to. I would turn off the get notice if you don't want students' work to be out there for anyone and everyone to see. And I would do create link. All right, so once my link is ready to go, I can copy this, I can embed it, I can put it on It's Learning, and my teacher can see it. So that is how you use Adobe Spark, and I hope you enjoy it.